Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzu7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 video here today. In this video, I'm going to be going over another archaeology mystery guide here, the final one for the Sentiston mini dig site, and this one is called The Secrets of the Inquisition. It's another kind of page mystery, although similar to Empty Children, there are multiple things that you have to do throughout the mystery to get different pages. They're not all from excavating, although a fair number of them are. One thing that's important to note that for this mystery, you will need 4 restored artifacts from different plots around the city. You'll need one of each of the funerary urns and one of each type of the ancient magics elements. Now, I don't have one of each, but I will tell you where they all are. This is what they look like, Funerary urn of ice, blood, shadow, and smoke are what you need. And you can get the smoke ones from the cathedral debris, which is right here on the outskirts of the cathedral. You can get the shadow one from the Ministry Remains, which is inside of the cathedral itself. You can get the ice funerary urn from the marketplace debris, which is located right here. Nice to get there with the Carapac portal teleport from the PVM hub. And lastly, you can get the blood funerary urn from inside the Carapac area. So you right click the gate and enter non-combat, and you can get it from the gladiator remains located inside of there. So you will need one of each of those restored to complete this mystery. So we'll get to that, we'll get to when you need those in a bit here. However, to start off, you're going to need to do quite a bit of excavating to get through the first 4 pages of this mystery, as the first 4 pages are all from excavations. The first one you can get, I believe you can get these first 4 out of order. I think I got the second page first, so yeah, but you can't get like all of them out of order. I think only like in certain segments, but either way, the first page you will get from the Ministry Remains, which are the ones inside of the cathedral, as I mentioned. The second page you will get from the cathedral debris, which is right outside of the cathedral. And both the third and fourth page you can get from the Inquisitor Remains, which I will head over to now. Easy to get there. Again, from the Carapac portal, very useful for this new mini dig site, not having to traverse the entirety of the Sentiston city every time you want to get down to this lower area of the dig site. The Inquisitor Remains will be located right over here on this spot. So you can get your first 4 pages that way. And then at this point is where you want to use your funerary urns that you got before. And this is something that I want to mention right here. If at any point during this mystery there's something that I say you can do and maybe you can't actually click on it, or there's some reason you're not able to do the thing that I'm doing, the most likely thing you'll need to do is just go talk to Jimmy, the guy who runs the dig site back at the base camp of this mini dig site. You'll want to go talk to him and talk about this mystery, and that will likely fix whatever issue you're having, as I was always going back and talking to Jimmy to get more help on figuring out the mystery because I did solve it myself. So I don't really know at what points you need to go and talk to him. So just make sure if you do have any issues doing anything that you go talk to him and see if he can give you unlock that ability for you. And I'm also going to go over the puzzle solving process of these puzzles a little bit. I know some people might not like that exactly, but I like to share how you get to the solutions rather than just giving you the solutions to the puzzle. I feel like if you just wanted that, you could go to the wiki very easily or anything like that. So that's just the way I like to do things. But either way, back to getting onto the mystery now. Once you have the first 4 pages and potentially you have gone and talked to Jimmy if necessary, these statues here, and I think it would work probably for any of the statues around the city. I think there are more than just these 2 at the Carapac Arena, but these are the easiest to get to. These will now have an activate left click option. And when you click that, it will consume all 4 of your funerary urns and give you a couple messages. A little chat box will go through. And your character will comment that nothing seems to have happened and that didn't seem to have helped anything. So I thought that was really weird. So it makes it seem like that's not really required to complete the mystery. But the wiki, I checked on the wiki after finishing the mystery off, and it does say that step is required. So a little weird, but it gives a cool little like lore little thing, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, the reason you figure out that you need to use those 4 funerary urns on the statue or like bring them to the statue is found in the pages of these books. They talk about the 4 the four ancient magics elements being used to use the statues to traverse the Shadow Realm. And Jimmy also gives you a hint about using those four ancient magics elements as well. So once you've done that, you're going to want to, after reading through the pages, also you can find out that this building over here is the Inquisition Headquarters. And this is a location that you're going to want to visit because this is where you'll find your next page, the 5th one. And upstairs here, there is a chest of drawers, and this is used in the City of Sentiston quest. And this made this puzzle pretty easy to figure out because it is the same puzzle as in the City of Sentiston quest. So if you've done that, this puzzle is much easier. But if you haven't done that, it might have been a little difficult. In the City of Sentiston quest, some of these drawers default to sticking out, but in this, they are all flat to start, so it makes it a little easier to walk through the puzzle. But if you do ever need to, you can press this suspicious dial to reset all the drawers to their default positions. Basically, what you need to do is, as is done in the City of Sentiston quest, you want to take the 4 names that you get from the Inquisitor's Memoirs on page 4 and read through and kind of type them in to the drawers. And again, it's much more obvious in the City of Sentiston quest that this is what you do, so it was easy for me to make that connection. But basically, there are 4 names that you get of suspected heretics, and they are Tobed or Tubed, Wervim, Zadok, and Yaukai. So you need to type those into here to get the resulting pattern that will give you your 5th page. And if you want, you can just skip and see the pattern, but I'll go through it here just to show you the process. So for Tubed, he's the first one, so you type his name into it here. And the next one is Wervim, so W, and then since there is another O here, you want to hit the O drawer again, which will close it. So that's pretty much the most important thing to know for this puzzle. So you go W-O-R, and then V, and then you have I and M for Wervim. Then you have Zadok, so Z-A-D, another O, and a K. And lastly, you have Yaukai, which is Y-A-O-K and I. And this is the final solution right here. It's kind of like a smiley face a little bit. B, C is out, E is out, M, T, U, V, W, X, and R. And that will give you your 5th page. And yeah, so that one is that's the drawers puzzle right there. And that will talk about the bridge area, which is right near the base camp spot of the dig site. It's this bridge, I think, is what they're referencing in that page. And again, you can talk to Jimmy if you need to here. But what this will do is it will allow you to study this scaffolding right here behind Jimmy. And you can study that scaffolding, and that will give you a piece of special research, which will be called Crossing That Bridge. And you want to send that out. It'll take 39. It took me 39 minutes. I'm not sure. It probably depends on how many people you have on it or whatever, but shouldn't take too long. You send that out, and once it finishes, you're able to come back here and you can squeeze through this scaffolding. And for whatever reason, this results in a black screen transition to you being on the other side. I think they couldn't have made like a squeeze through animation, but now you're able to get through to here, and you're able to come down and excavate from these citizen remains. And you're going to want to excavate from these for the next 2 pages. So you'll get page number 6 and number 7 from these remains. And it's also important to note the video I just uploaded for the Night Theater mystery. This is where you get the final page for that mystery as well. So you'll have to have made it at least this far in the mystery Secrets of the Inquisition to complete that one. But once you have page number 6 and number 7, again, random, how fast you can get those, you are going to want to excavate the ministry remains, which are in the cathedral, for the 8th page. And you did get the first page from here. However, I don't think you can get the 8th page until after you've completed that special research. So you will have to wait until then to come back here and continue excavating the ministry remains to get that 8th page. Once you have done so, you will then be able to activate statues in the cathedral here. These 2 statues will become activatable, and based off of what is written on the 8th page, you need to respond to what the statues say to you. So basically, there's 2 phrases in here. There's they're not real words, so I will put these in the description, like which one responds with which. But astra inclinant sed non obligant, and then the other phrase that is said is sic semper tyrannis. And both of these have a corresponding response. So for sic semper tyrannis, you respond with odorant dum metuint, and for the other one, you respond with vincit qui se vincit. And yeah, so basically you'll click these statues, they'll say one of those two, and then you'll get a list of 4 options, and you need to pick the right one to satisfy that statue. The south one here was sic semper tyrannis, and you have to respond with odorant dum metuint. And the north one here, astra inclinit sed non obligant, and you respond with vincit qui se vincit. Again, those will be in the description if you can't understand what I'm saying, because they're not real words. And once you have done both of those, you will get the option to visit the secret chamber. And I wish I had stayed in there or something, because I thought you'd be able to return, but you actually can't. You can visit the secret chamber, and it's pretty much just this room. It's the same as this room, except, you know, none of these people are here. The eggs are gone, and in their place is a monolith, like a broken shadow monolith. And it's a bit like, it's like a shadow realm color of an area. And that's pretty much the whole thing. You cannot leave the rooms. You can't leave the cathedral in this mode, or in this, you know, secret room, the shadow realm area. You're not able to leave the cathedral, and the way you get back is by clicking on the shadow monolith in the center. And all you need to do while you're in here, there is one person in the room, and they are wandering around here kind of aimlessly, and it is Aurelius, the guy who actually wrote these notes. And you want to talk to him, and you will get the 9th and final page of the mystery, as well as Aurelius's mask, which I have here, and the mystery will be solved. So yeah, quite a few steps for this one, and I really enjoyed solving this one myself, especially it was kind of really cool to eventually find Aurelius, like his ghost or whatever it is at the end. I thought that was really, really cool, and it was an interesting story to read through as well. So definitely a really good job. I was honestly pretty surprised to see with the Citizen Remains that one of these areas was actually blocked off by a mystery with this mini dig site. I wasn't expecting them to go into as much detail as they did with these mysteries given the small scale of this area, but they actually did a really, really good job with it, and I hope they continue with some more of these mini dig sites in the future. But yeah, of course, this Aurelius's mask is a relic, so you can just come and use it on the monolith here, and that will unlock the new relic power, which basically gives you the mobile perk passively. And that can be good for, I guess, dungeoneering or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. That is the final mystery at the Sentiston dig site. I hope it helped you guys out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. I will not be making a video immediately on Monday. If there's an update next week, I'm going to be away on vacation, but I'll be back, I think, on Wednesday or so. So I will make a video covering whatever comes out at that point. But yeah, again, hope you enjoyed. Hope this helped you guys out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.